This is IMC Nation International. We're worldwide. We're in every country. Mastermind, group of people who are experts in a certain area. They get together and they follow one purpose, one goal, one idea. And council, that's us, the people, okay? So welcome. For the next 15 to 20 minutes is going to be a live free lecture worldwide, okay? And I'm also here for any critic that would like to speak. I'm fake. IMC Nation is no good. I'm a liar, cheater, steal. This, that. Bring it, motherfucker. Bring it, motherfucker. I thought there was somebody ready to go. I'm ready to go. Okay? Other than that, tell them to guide the boca, por favor, shut their fucking mouth. Chafesho in Farsi. Okay, here we are. We're going to read from a book. It's $10, okay? It's my philosophy, $10. You should all have it. Let's see what I said a while ago. I said, not that, because we did that yesterday. Here we are. At IMC Nation, it says Academy, and Seductive Instinct. Those are my old companies. At IMC Nation, we do not provide another service that you can go and get anywhere else. No. Our services are as unique as we are. Since day one, we have never followed anyone else's ideas or suggestions on how to do the things that we are still doing. And this is a long time ago. I've now been in business over 23 years or some shit. 1998 is when I started doing this stuff. For this reason, we really don't have any competition, in quotes. Although the truth is, we would be very bored if there was no one to compare against and demonstrate our superior service and quality. For this reason, while all others are busy trying to lower their prices, and every person that was in my business from day one has lowered their prices, including Tony Robbins. For this reason, while all others are busy trying to lower their prices or find ways to trick their customers to buy the next gimmick, we continue to expand at an astonishing rate and extend our influence worldwide. Now, I wrote this, and let me read the beginning without changing it. I originally wrote at IMC Academy. You know what that was? It was a location in San Jose, California, 2229 Lincoln Avenue, San Jose, California, 95136. When I wrote that, I was in a martial arts studio, and I had an office, Seductive Instinct. That office was actually the back of my studio. It was a room. So I would teach martial arts, and then I would say, okay, all the guys, while the girls are teaching, let's go in the back and talk game. We'd go and compile in my little room that I used to live in. And there would be people everywhere. It would be me sitting, and there was no room. It would be, oh, you coming in? People would bring people. And we would talk game. That became the business Seductive Instinct. Enough of them showed up where I did the math, and I asked them, if I taught this and I charged this much a month, would you pay, would you pay, would you pay? I found an office. Once they paid the rent, I was ready to go. I wasn't trying to make money off of that. I was building this. So then I had an office, and I had a martial arts. Office was called Celsius Lounge. Yogi Chris went there. He saw it. And IMC Academy, right? In Celsius Lounge, I taught social dynamics called Seductive Instinct, because I realized that all of us have a code inside of us. That the Bible is inside, the Quran is inside, not the outside. It's inside. Buddha nature is inside. Take any religion you want, okay? The devil, if you worship Satan, is inside. All of them are inside, right? And so I knew inside of me I had the code to handle man and woman, and more than that, that if I handled that, I would be doing a lot of things in life. So, Seductive Instinct, IMC Academy, teaching martial arts, Hanjo, street self-defense, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under the lineage of Gracie family, and cardio kickboxing. I wrote this then, and I want you to hear what I said at the end of it, okay? We continue to expand at an astonishing rate. I'm now in Las Vegas in Base Eden with $30,000 cameras in front of me and lights. I wasn't lying. Mark today and come back and see me 10 years from now. It's the same formula. It can't be stopped. It's a formula. You apply it, it works. The name for a formula is sutra in Sanskrit. You should know that word if you know me. Okay, I said at the end of it, we continue to expand at an astonishing rate and extend our influence worldwide. Integrated Martial Arts Concepts Academy is IMC Academy. Integrated Martial Arts Concepts Academy is now IMC Nation International. We continue to expand at an astonishing rate and extend our influence worldwide. International Mastermind Council. The world is my student, while San Jose, California was my student. No truer words were ever said. We're sitting in it. I'm telling you again, it continues to go forward, okay? So that's beautiful. Next, we no longer believe that there's a normal way of life that each of us has to conform to. We have opened our eyes and witnessed our parents, our uncles, our teachers, and our relatives. They all failed at life, and their attempts to tell us how to live is no longer valid. We no longer recognize the rights of any human being to impose their ideas and beliefs on us using threats or force or any other means. The normal ideas, in quote, normal ideas and attitudes and morals of the current society have created the mess that we observe around us. On the other hand, our own lives continue to get better as we continue to flourish and prosper in our own lives and activities. We are the lotus growing out of the mud that we were planted in. At one point, I had one girlfriend. Her name was Electra. She had her birthday yesterday. We've been together for 18 years and 7 or 8 months. She's even on this lecture right now. She holds my position in IMC Nation worldwide. At some point, I had one beautiful girlfriend. I have 8 beautiful girlfriends right now. 8. You understand that? Good. You should really listen to me right now. There's an expansion here. I don't want to know what's normal. Okay? I don't want anybody to tell me how to run a fucking relationship when they can't keep one going. I don't want to hear it. I don't want one person to tell me how to do business when nobody knows my business. My business is a painting. Okay? It's character development. I'm the first example. Ta-da! My own life. Ta-da! Okay? And then the lives of the people closest to me. That's why if they're not winning, I kick them out. And like Obed, when they're not winning, they kick themselves. He's online right now. Well, move, Obed. I don't even know why you even be here right now. That's the dumbest thing you've ever done in your life. Try coming back now. I'll make it difficult for you. Okay? This is not something to be taken advantage of. This is not something to be mistreated or played lightly with. Because it's my life and I have stats to show it. And right now online is Mohammed Montezi. Oh, he was. Mohammed, are you there? آقا تو ایران هستی؟ unmute. صدا بده. صدا نمیاد. Our tech is frozen.
سلام صدام هست؟
سلام آقا خوبی؟
سلام عزیزم خوبی آقا داشت؟
خیلی خوبم. انگلیسی حرف میزنی یا نه؟
یه مقدار
الان تو ایران هستی؟
باشه.
آقا صدات نمیاد. اینترنت خوب.
برای دوستانم فارسی صحبت کنم.
بله. الان تو ایران هستی؟
بله. با دوست
آقا انگلیسی
دوستانمون
میتونی؟
کامیونیتی ایرانی
چی؟
من یه مقدار میتونم، ولی دوستان دیگه یک شاید از این اونا نمیتونن.
صدات نمیاد. بذار بعداً با هم حرف بزنیم. اوکی، با هم حرف بزنیم. برای که الان صدات میاد و میره. Okay? Anyways, so listen. He's in Iran.
صدای من الان هست؟
چی؟
صدای منو دارید؟
آره صدات در میاد.
خب برای بقیه دوستان نمیتونم انگلیسی متوجه بشن، فارسی هم در کنار انگلیسی داشته باشه، خیلی بهشون کمک میکنه.
خیلی بذار به همه بگو بیان این موقع نگاه کنن. حتی اگر انگلیسی نمیتونن حرف بزنن، میبینن من چطوری حرف میزنم، میبینن من چطوری با دستم حرف میزنم، با صدام حرف میزنم. این چیزا مهمه و یه روز انگلیسی یاد میگیرن. به همه بگو بیان، 1000 نفر بیار، همه کسایی که شما داری بهشون جا.
خیلی از بچه‌ها هستن که قراره بیان، هزاران نفر قراره بیان.
چی؟
قراره تعداد دوستانمون زیادتر بشه. قراره چندین هزار نفر قراره بیان.
بله بیار، همه رو بیار. الان بهشون بده این لینک رو، بهشون بفرست، بگو الان آرش داره حرف میزنه. همه رو بیار. من یه 10 دقیقه دیگه اینجا هستم. اوکی آقا. All right, thank you. So listen, that's what I'm trying. خیلی ممنون. Okay, mute him. خیلی ممنون. You see, these guys are in Iran, and he's saying there's thousands of them. I said, get everybody on right now. Give them a link. Fernando's the one that got in contact with them. You guys got to understand, okay? Do not take it lightly. There's people across the world that are trying to get one video and change their lives or save their lives. They're there. That's just one country, okay? But when I left my country, I said on the airplane, I'm going to make a loud enough noise where my family will hear me. I was like 5. I was crying. When I found out we weren't going to come back, I didn't even understand what the hell was happening. I said, well, they're going to hear me wherever I go. And I remember the feeling of it. Good, they're hearing me now. Okay? So I'm here as an example of the potential that everybody has inside of them. Because I was just like you, and I'm still to some degree just like you. Now I'm unique in many ways where you're not like me anymore. Okay? But I worked on myself, just like if you did martial arts. You all start around the same level, maybe, if you have no experience. But one stays and everybody quits. You come back. We're the same because we started together. I know the struggles, but we're not the same anymore. And you'll know the moment we interact. This is the techniques of communication and influence. This is philosophy and psychology. This is learning how to deal with human beings on the deepest primal level. How many books have I read on human nature? I've gotten many things from many different ones, but my book is the book on human nature because the people that wrote it, when I looked at them, I didn't want to be them. I don't want to be Robert Greene. The Laws of Human Nature or The Art of War or The Art of Seduction. He is not seductive, right? I could make him much better. He is not a warrior. He is what? A scribe only. He's not a warrior scribe. He's a warrior scribe. That guy is just a scribe. One who writes down. He's a historian. So I read the history of seduction. I read the history of power, art of power. Right? But we don't learn unless we engage with those teachings. And I've been engaged with those teachings my entire life just so I can provide myself what I have. And I'm still here, right? It doesn't stop. You, just like you, I keep living, right? And but I'm above the ground now. I see the sunlight. Everybody else is in the dark, right? To be enlightened is to be in the light. I'm in the light. There's absolutely nothing that this world can give as an experience that I will not be able to work inside in a way where I will shine right through that motherfucker. It doesn't matter. Life consists of good and bad and up and down and all that other shit. Disasters will come, but they'll all be faced as a hero. A true hero I am of my own life. If I'm a hero to you, great, whatever. I'm the one that saved my life. I'm the one who I looked for everywhere. I was the voice I was seeking. Nobody spoke like me for me. I was the defense I wanted. Nobody could defend me the way I could defend me. I was the representation I wanted when people talked about me. Hey, put in a good word for that girl. I like her. No, bro, let me go speak for myself. No matter what you say, you can't talk about me the way I talk about me. Now, the code I gave is yours too. Like, you could literally say what I say, but you have to get there, and it takes work. And we just had a staff meeting. If you've never been in an IMC staff meeting, everybody who's ever been in any staff meeting in any organization, think about your staff meeting right now. You can't even imagine what a staff meeting here is like. But a staff meeting here works because it works on people who volunteer their time, and some of them, like this guy, get paid better than you, I bet. Let me see. Bop, 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 bop. Yep, he makes more money than all of you. Okay, that's great. He's a staff member here, right? And everybody has the potential to make a lot of money. But you have to have the laws of money. You have the laws of ethics. P. Diddy made a lot of money. Oh, man, it's not going to go anywhere now. Jay-Z and Beyonce are going to be in the same soup. And so will all the other ones. They're frauds, they're phonies, they're evil, they're bad. I'm not bad. I'm not evil. Okay? So anyways, we're going to go from here to the next class. The next class is for men only, okay? And it's to level you up so you know how, first, how to talk to women. Don't worry about having 8, 9 girlfriends. I could have more if I wanted. I have capped out on girlfriends. I don't want any more. There's a list of girls that are ready to go. If one girlfriend acts unrighteous, she will be gone. I'm not here to lower my standards for another human being. That's not love. Love is not lowering one's standards. Love is raising someone up in standards. Don't tell me I need to become less so you love me more. You need to become more so you learn how to love something greater. That's the difference. And I have a language to defend myself. I have a language to defend myself, my ideas, and my beliefs. I don't need to walk around like 99.999% of the people on the planet who have no balls. And the 1.01% that fucking has it, when I watch them, great. I'm glad you can speak your mind, you're doing well, but you're not doing well when it comes to women, right? And that's all the other gurus, every single one of them. You're telling me as a man, if you have someone like Dan Pena, right? Someone who I admire. Hey, I'm about to name people I admire. Okay? You're telling me that that man is going to stand up here as a healthy male species like you and I and say that he is happy in 30, 40 years of his fucking marriage with that woman and he doesn't want to fuck the next hottie that shows up in front of him and wants to fuck him, or he's fucking her privately, one or the other. Either he's fucking her privately, and so he holds that as a guilt or evil or whatever the fuck he's doing that he shouldn't be doing. Or he's not doing that, and he is visualizing her, masturbating to her, thinking about her 24 hours a day, changing the way he might be even doing it for her and not his wife anymore. We know as men this is true, and I don't have that disease transcended. Okay? So even the ones, because Dan Pena is one of them, David Goggins is another one. I admire him great. I learned so much from I still learn from David Goggins. But I know definitely he needs relationship advice. No man is ever going to convince me that they're happy in a 30-year marriage. No man could ever convince me of that. He's a liar. And you know it and I fucking know it. Okay? That's like saying God doesn't exist. Ah, the fuck out of here. And no woman is ever going to convince me that she said she's going to be with me forever and it means that. She can't convince me no matter what. Amen to that. Why? Because that's God's nature he gave us. I can't rewrite God's work. I can begin to understand it with the intelligence I have. And then understanding it, you would think with everything I know and with everything I do, there wouldn't be that many girls that want me. It's the opposite. That's why you're here, 99% of you. Because I'm just following God's code. I don't need to worry about speaking my mind to a woman. I don't need to tell her that I want to be with another woman. I don't need to tell her anything at all being worried, because what I say is the truth of life. If she does, listen, it's a stoic, we're stoic monks and yogis, stoic warriors, true stoicism, not Ryan Holiday. Ryan Holiday is another, he was trained by that guy. He was his apprentice.
No.
Yep. Robert Greene trained and helped Ryan Holiday's first book. I know that.
Man.
And you see that. And
great.
that's a lineage. We need those guys.
Yeah.
I need to go find reference of Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, right? Just like they do. But I am Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. He's not. He would do well coming here for 1 month and living with us. And he could write a new Stoic book. Imagine the videos he would do being around real Stoics, right? Now that's exciting. Tell me that 2,000 years ago, a man lived so righteously. Come in 2024, and I'll show you more than one man living righteously. How's that? Why can't we be our own heroes? Why do I always have to idolize somebody else and look up to somebody else? I don't want nobody idolizing me or looking up to me. I want everybody seeing the potential in me and them so that I can be friends with them, because I like having friends. It's part of being happy. You can't. Here's another one. I'm not convinced that any man or woman without friends is happy. It's not possible. It's not possible. You're lying. Or if you find that man or woman, then you have a very unhealthy individual. They're one moment away from raping or killing or stealing, because they've never, ever been able to connect to another human being and hold some sort of an agreement between them. They can't do it. There's not an antisocial child ever born. Put them in a daycare. Watch what happens. Okay? They don't see color. They don't see shape. They just see fun, and they know what's good and bad. They know it hurts when that kid hits them. They know when that kid shares, it's nice. They know that's their chocolate. They shouldn't share it if they don't want to. They got perfect social dynamics. If you leave them alone, they'll work out the order. Come back. There's that one. There's that one. A little girl is still a whore at 2 years old. The little 2-year-old girl, just like a whore, will go up to the chief, right, and praise him or whatever, and there will be, just like us, there will be another 3 or 4-year-old little boy who's being nicer and giving her everything, and she won't like him. She'll make him a friend. And that little boy at 4 years old will hate that other guy, and the dynamics of life are visible at 3 and 4 years old. The moment I say, I am this identity and you're that, and I can tell the difference, social dynamics is in. When 2 or more of you are present, I am there, said Jesus. That's God. Okay? Simply put. So that's beautiful. I understand how beautiful it is. So I'm going to go do it at the next level now. Okay? If you like these lectures, the next one is so much higher. It's so much higher. It will be the difference between being in an airplane on the ground and going full speed on a runway next to cars. And you know how dope you'd be, like, you dang, that was this. But we're about to take off. It's very different when you're 10,000 feet in the air looking at the car.
Sure.
You see that? We're about to take off. And when we take off, then we go to an advanced class. That airplane is going somewhere. We're gonna go to where? IMC land. You're not in it, you're on the edge. Boom. We're gonna land. Then I'm gonna say, you. Whoever's got the badge of the advanced Jedi, come in. Ready? Get in the spaceship. Your own, not mine. Try to keep up. Here I go. And then, just like if you're in an airplane, the fastest airplane on the planet is nothing next to a ship that can go from one star to the other. Then we're going to go there. And then we're going to come back, and we're going to live our lives. And then tonight, we're going to go in field. What does in field mean? We're going to go, and we're going to see if this shit is legit or not. And I'm going to once again go and put my reputation on the line, not so that you believe me, so that I earn it. It's called ad vitam ad culpam. It's a new Stoic philosophy. It's unique to us. It came to me, but it's part of our Stoic philosophy. We have carpe diem, seize the day, memento mori. Life is short and you're dying. This is the last time you're seeing me, maybe. You may be dead or I may be dead. This is the last time you're hugging your loved ones. They may die or you may die. I don't fucking know. The last person who didn't realize that was surprised. You always say goodbye like it's the last time. You always say hello like, wow, so glad that you're alive. You didn't have to be there today. That's memento mori. Carpe diem, seize the day. This is what I don't want to go over. Carpe diem, memento mori, amor fati. These we stole from the Stoics. They're not given. You think they're given because they're written? No. You got to go steal it from them. You have to go to their house. You have to sit with Epictetus. Then you have to get it from him. Well, why doesn't he just give it to you? It's not something that's given. It's something that's taken. That's why it's stolen. You can't give me your enlightenment. I have to take enlightenment for me. You can't give me your strength. I have to take your strength somehow. You can't do one push-up for me. Okay? That's why it's stolen, because you have to take it. It's another word for taking. Okay, now taking without permission, possibly, yes, it was taken without permission. Why? Because growing up, nobody gave me permission to be the way I am, except one man. His name was Manu Tupo. So in the world of all my teachers, he has a seat all by himself, because he was a living individual here, not in a book, who came to me and told me I had a right to exist, I had a right to communicate, I had a right to be beautiful, and I had a right to go compete at the top of the world with what he gave me. Thank you, Manu. Appreciate it. Okay, be the best and fuck the rest. See you in the next class. Manu Tupo.